Hello everybody, it's Lemon Juice. Welcome back to Direwolf20. Today I'm coming to you with a quick episode. I don't have too much planned, and there's probably going to be a few cuts in this episode for me doing other things, and this might end up being a long episode. I actually am kind of interested in getting a travel rod, right, or travel staff, right, and get myself 2 travel anchors, right? So this is like kind of like brought back from Ender.io. I don't see this thing needs to have power on it, which is kind of a... Oh, so it's just teleporting. Got it. That's pretty pog. And then I think down this end of the base, right? I want to do something like this, right? Maybe about 4 blocks in. Oop. I want to put down one of you, and about 4 blocks in from this side as well. I think that's 2 from the wall, right? So we got 1, 2. I'm going to do like 3, 4. So, boom. I think that's, well, technically that's 5, but we can kind of stand on top of this. And it might be too far. Unless if I get up my wand, and then that might be just close enough. Huh. Well. Well, that is technically actually... So theoretically, we should be able to travel between these two. But maybe they're too far? I don't quite know. We'll leave them in just because, you know, they're kind of neat. But, yeah, normally you'd be able to, like, just jump or... shift or whatever it was in Ender.io, and you'd be able to go between them. It's a little disappointing, but we do have it just, you know, teleportation now, which is actually kind of neat. I'm down with that. Okay, that's fine. I actually want to get myself an energetic infuser though today, because whenever we go to charge up our thing, our little cell here, yeah, it's a little slow. So I think if we were to make ourselves an energetic infuser, which shouldn't be hard. This wouldn't be bad. Let's just kind of plug this in, just temporarily right here, right? And you're going to see it gets a lot of power quick, and if I put you in there, it should be a little bit faster than the Tinker Table. Maybe it's about just as fast, and I could also put upgrades in it. I swear to God, I thought I saw someone run around there in a second. Maybe I was just freaking out. But yeah, okay, so we can kind of get that, let that charge up a little bit, you know? I can throw you in there, I can throw you in there, because like I said, I'm not going to be using you too much today. I'm going to throw you actually in my bag of tricks, as well as you, as well as the Thermopedia. Over here, I should mention that this had to get switched over to a sink because it just was not going fast enough, the aqueous accumulators. I didn't know we had cooking for blockheads in the pack, but this one sink was outcompeting 5 aqueous accumulators, so I'm down with it. I'll roll with the sink being 2 OP, you know, sink OP. Aqueous accumulators, I'm not even joking about that. I have like 5 of them in there now, so like, yeah, I was trying. So we got that off the to-do list. Actually, I want to get an XP tome. I didn't know this was in the pack either. But I was looking through the mods that the pack had, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I need this. Because if you remember earlier, I couldn't store my my experience inside that little insightful crystal or whatever it was. So I lost it when I died. I've lost a lot of experience throughout dying in this pack over the many deaths I've had. So this was very nice to see that being in the pack. I want to get Overclocker upgrades. Now, as you can see, that requires small coolant cells, right? And so small coolant, right, is going to take fluid cell plus, you know, I can, plus a little bit of tin, right? And then that can become, again, Overclocker with this. I've set up some auto-crafting for FTB Industrial Contraptions. I want my machines in that mod to go zoom, right? So if I go to this page, right, I guess I could put that there and that there. Now, the problem is it's really hard to automate water, I figured out. So I can make, how many of these can I make? How many will let me? I should probably be able to make, well, I actually want the, you know, the upgrades, or not, what are they called? They're called Overclockers, right? Overclock. So, like, I should probably be able to make at least, like, 3 or 4. So what I can do is I can go into here, right? And then the compressor, I can throw a few of them in there if I want to. And let's just say I want steel plates for whatchamacallit, immersive engineering. I want 10 plates, right? Let's just see how this... Well, that's the wrong machine, actually. Well, I have crafting in here is just the, okay, yeah, the iron. So it's not that, it's the industrial, grade metal. So let's say I want a stack of that, right? Is this able to keep up? Because they're both running right now, right? Seems so. So you might even be able to take on another one. Because you're only really lacking... You're actually not lacking that much. I also put it in that we can make all the upper tier cables for this mod, but this one geothermal seems to be handling everything. I mean, only like 2 machines here, but still, it was handling both of them with a good amount of overclockers in them. I want to, by the way, I did make a compressor because I wanted to just be able to automatically make the industrial grade metal. Problem is, overclockers need these little fluid cells, and those fluid cells, there's no crafting recipe for them or anything like that. What you have to do is you have to take fluid cells, right? These normal fluid cells, and you'll be like, okay, I gotta fill them up with water, and the best way to do that is just going over like to a sink or just a water source block and right-clicking on it. So there has to be a better way to do that. I can't figure it out. I honestly can't. I think maybe if we do the from create, what's the name of the thing? The create. My thought process is maybe the deployer, because I think if we ponder it, okay, can imitate player interactions, right? So two positions in front of itself, will not obstruct it. Deployers can place blocks, use items, activate blocks, harvest blocks, and attack mobs. So in theory, so if I give it a flower pot, it places it. If I give it a flower, it so that seems like the same interaction. So, in theory, I could take a deployer, and like we're doing with our tree farm, right? And then a funnel. Okay, so deployer and a funnel. So deployers and funnels seem like my best bet, right? So, okay, we can maybe automate this with create. We already have the hand of the deployer because we accidentally made a hand at some point, right? So, ooh, why is raw zinc? Is this maybe? Are the tubes on this broken? Yeah, okay, we need. Why are you putting in there? That's not where you belong. You belong in this spot. Okay, maybe there's different spots on this. Oh, you know what I did do? I did you know what? I think I realized there are two different input slots on here. I, at some point, switched the direction this was when I moved it up. And I think what's happening is that I didn't realize that that input had such a big bearing on things. So what I might have to do this. So give me my hammer. Quickly break the redstone spot. So in theory, this should be the same, just different sides. So anything that was in there might sadly be destroyed, but I don't quite remember where the. Okay, yeah. So then, okay, yeah. Now they're on the left side, which is technically the right side they're supposed to be on. So whatever side this is on determines the inside of that. Cool. Because I wanted to move it, I think, for some reason, and for that, you know, I did whatever. Okay, so I think a deployer might be our best bet. So back to the deployer. I saw that zinc was building up my system. I was a little confused. So deployer. Need an andesite casing, which I need an andesite alloy for, which shouldn't be as hard as it was originally. Actually, I want to do the zinc alloy because zinc is technically a little bit cheaper for me at this point. So I'm not going to need a ton of this right now. I'll make half a stack maybe. Right? Make myself some andesite casing. Make myself a deployer. Okay, so deployer. I need funnels. We need dried kelp. Dried kelp. It's best when taking kelp and throwing it into a block. So I think what I can do is I can just do this, boom, and then give me some kelp. Cool, thank you. So now I make myself a funnel. So funnel can be done by doing so. I only need two. And what's the other? Was that a funnel too? Because I don't think the one going down was a funnel. I think that was a create. It wasn't a chute. Maybe it was a chute. Because I don't think, does a funnel have a downwards kind of? That was a funnel. Okay, never mind. Probably could use a chute too, but let's keep this kind of whatever. So coolant. Actually, we want fluid cells, I guess, right? Yes, and I want this. Start. And then I want a sink. I have a second sink. So I don't think I'm going to have to craft that or anything. But in theory, and I also need a way to make this go. And I think the best way is the flywheel. It says, oh, I need the mechanical crafters for that. The best way is the water wheel, which we have a few of. kind of slaying around. Or there's also the this is from the Crate Editions. It's not. Is it the alternator? The alternator. Press W to ponder. Oh, sometimes refined swords doesn't like that. Okay. Generate electric using an alternator. Okay, so I think no, I don't want the alternator. I want the electric motor. Okay, generating rotational force using okay, yeah, so I think I can use an electric motor. I just don't know what that's going to need. Electric motor is going to need quite a bit in terms of that, because there's you can create electricity. You know, if I do that right, I can make make rotational force using electricity. I think we're just going to keep to just using a water wheel because we shouldn't need more than a water wheel for this. I need a bucket as well. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then we'll fly like this for now. And we're probably gonna do it back in this corner just because we don't have anything going on back in this corner, and be just a nice little quaint little thing. We need shafts. We're probably gonna need gears, or not called gears. They're called cogs. Man, I have a lot of cogs. Oh boy. Give me some stone brick, I guess. It's just a quick little crate build, so we'll be done with this in just a moment. So, boom, 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 boom. Actually, we might want also some soul sand because soul sand is pretty nice for create. I think soul sand's the one that does the up, right? I do have buckets in here. Oopsies. Let me go grab another water bucket because I know I'm going to need two. I was going to have to run back, but... I mean, I have to run back anyways, but... Cool. Okay, cool. So, I put down you there, right? Put down... Boom, boom. Yeah. So, this should be... I think good. This might be the wrong direction. That's the right direction. Okay, so water bucket, cool. That spin out here come me that. Then I put me player right there. Is me player already me working? Me player probably me working. Oh, me player me working. Okay, cool. So then what I want to do is I want to put down right here. I want to put down a sink. I think. And then yes. Oh wait, it feels like it goes one further than that, but maybe it don't. Maybe that's one too. Okay, cool. So if I put down well, I want to actually probably do it probably can't do this, but because I need a conveyor there normally, but I think we could just put it onto a I don't know if we can do this right into a chest. I don't know if this is how funnel works. Also, we need to get create wrench, right, and do that. And I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to work. So, in theory, well, I can't even put a. Well, let's see what happens here, right? I throw fluid cell into thing. It gives me back the fluid cell because I have magnet, right? So I put fluid cell into thing. Okay. I get over here, I check fluid cell into thing. I give you fluid cell somehow. Hand take fluid cell, right? It seems like it's trying to pass something out of it. Oh, it is giving me... Okay, so that works, kinda. So what I just need to do is I need to get... Do I have any ender chest? Hopper. Actually, why don't I just do this? Right, so I want to do pipe item, no energy, no, I want item pipe, and I want the item pipe to be where does the filter get added? Is it on the diamond upgrade? We'll try them until we get filter. Pipe. Okay, so basic pipe upgrade, right? I believe B. We gotta set this to get our pipe wrench. We wanna extract on you, right? Want this there. Add that. So no filter of any kind. Is there anything inside this? No. So basic pipe upgrade, kind of worthless. Improved pipe upgrade. We put this on there. No. So no. Okay, so I think we really actually need to go to the diamond upgrade for this, if I remember correctly then. And then I think we finally get filter, right? Okay, filter mode whitelist. Add to the filter. I want to add fluid cell. Submit. So if I get fluid cell here, it should pull it out. And then fluid cell go in there. Okay, cool. Now if I were just to do something like this, right, and put in fluid cell of not, right, so like let me just grab, oh, I don't know, 10 of these, right? Crafts 12 of them. If I put fluid cell of not, the variety we want in there, I can't tell if it's doing it or not. Well, I guess I could check. I mean, we're seeing fluid cells appear in there. So, okay, so I think in theory then, we could probably make a crafter. Right? And then we can make cell. Right, so we can set up a craft of those. As soon as we have a crafter here, it's going to be the weirdest kind of thing ever, but so we're going to set up a recipe saying that it's going to be processing, I think. It's going to be one of these. No. Set. So where's the water ones? Or where's the other cells? Equals one of these. In a very specific crafter with very specific cables going to it. This is probably the least, or the most monkey brain way I can think of doing this, but okay. Monkey. So I want to put this right here into hopper. Let me get my wrench out. Okay, cool. This goes in there. It's a very slow solution too, but it worked. So I'm gonna bring you up, I guess, because that's how we're doing our base right now. We're going up, not down. Okay, so I guess we bring this forward a few blocks, because that's how we're doing our base right now. And let's continue to bring you up. And then I do this. Break that. Okay, cool. So in theory, if we wanted to request a overclocker, right? We should be able to, right? Oh, start. Well, okay. Get all the cells out of the system. I want this and this. I guess that could stay. I don't necessarily care about that, but overclocker start. So it's gonna have to craft. So let's see this. I don't think we're not gonna get an overclocker quickly because again, this is gonna be very slowly that does this process. But we have an overclocker. God dang. Which means that can you put overclockers in here? No, you probably can. I was gonna say, well, cool. I guess we somehow managed to automate one of the most strangest things in this mod pack. Good job, I guess. I was not expecting to be able to automate that, but I gave it a shot, and it came out fine. Okay, cool. I'll take it as a win. I'll take that as a win. I want to look into just the carbon and the quantum armor. I don't know which one's more. I should search up a chest plate because we're gonna see everything come up here. So there is the carbon chest plate and there's the quantum chest plate. Carbon chest plate is gonna need high voltage. Quantum is gonna need extreme voltage. I think that's what EV stands for. So, okay, I'm just kind of seeing what these are gonna need. So, high voltage battery is gonna actually require graphene, and medium voltage battery, which is gonna require energy crystal and low. Okay, that's not bad, but the another it's not terrible. Okay, so that's graphene is just the coal thing around obsidian where we have a compressor with just coal balls and flint. This actually isn't terrible. I can probably actually make the at least the carbon. I don't want to autocraft it, of course, but like if I can make energy crystals. It's not bad. I can make this is not bad. I just had to carry around another whatever in my inventory in the meantime. One of the another capacitor of some kind. Which isn't bad. It would be like the extreme voltage battery. But okay, that's actually not bad. Well, while we're here today, just to get a setup for next time, I think we might as well try to at least set these up. Right, so if we want the chemical crystallizer, that's going to take a second to make. Chemical washer, I'm going to need a basic fluid tank for, and I'm going to need a basic chemical tank for, but I can get this kind of, well, okay, so boom, but I wanted you for the chemical crystallizer, so set to start, and then, also for you, you're going to need this, start, and I guess you also need, 2 basic chemical tanks. So, it's still making the refined obsidian, which it makes over here right now. So, in terms of chemical crystallizer, I should probably be able to do that. And then we're making another one for the chemical dissolution chamber. So, in fact, we're only missing the steel casing, which we should be able to autocraft. I don't know why I didn't ask it. But hey, we have all the ingredients now. In theory, all we have to do to get this to do, 5x, or what was 5x, it's not 5x now. Right now, if we do the chemical dissolution chamber, right, it takes 3 and turns it into 2,000. Which, okay, so we're going from 3 to 2,000, from 2,000 to, okay, so from 2,000, so it's still 2,000. So 200. So it's 3 to 10. So it's slightly better than tripling, I think, because it's going to be 10 over 3. Which is, yeah, 3.33. So it's 3 and third. So we're still tripling, but like because we're rounding here. It's not tripling, it's 3 and a third. But like, I'm gonna call it the other one tripling because it's close enough. Like with these exact percentages here, it's quite hard to do it. If everything was based on ABs here. Also, this for whatever reason is just not working where it only does 3. It should be working, but it's not. And now for some reason it only threw 2 in there when there's. Is it because that? Like, why don't you give it just the extra 1? Be good. Sometimes it's a little indecisive, but okay, cool. I guess for now, all 3 in the system, just don't have to worry about them. But cool, that's nice because there's a lot more that goes with them other than just the basic stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.